I'm about to break down the best defense to defend tight formations in Madden 23. This defense will get pressure, blow up the run, and also allow you to play lockdown coverage all at the same time. Let's get into it now. YouTube, what's up? It's your boy Duke, back here from sportsgamers.com, and in today's Madden 23 video, I'm going to break down the best gun tight offset TE defense in the game. It's my secret defense I've been running. So, first things first, you guys can see we're in a live game against a live opponent, so you guys can see how these defenses really do work. And right now I'm just setting my audibles. I mostly run dollar, and I like to run spinner, DB Fire 2, cover 4, and some other defenses too, like cover 6, max sting 3, so I'm just setting my audibles. Now, I didn't really have time to do everything I want, but the one thing I will tell you guys is I'm going to change my coaching adjustments throughout the entire game. So I didn't get all of them off right there, but you will see throughout the game I'm changing my zone drops. I'm changing a lot throughout the game. So the biggest thing with this dollar I'm running against tight formations, and again, you can use this against tight offset TE, any tight formation, is I keep base alignment to the, I don't base align, basically. I keep my auto alignment setting to default. I never want to base align. Because against tight formations after this patch especially, the way the slot corners line up is perfect for getting glitchy pressure. The corners are kind of already right next to the DNs, which kind of does allow you guys to get some crazy loop blitzes going on. Now, you're going to see that throughout this game, I'm going to spread my D-line out a lot and just move the slot corners. If they're not already, you guys can see one of them's on the contain. And what ends up happening is you'll get a lot of really nice pressure, potentially from a DN, from the slot corners. And as long as you have some fast DNs, you're going to see that it's going to get in there really, really fast. So you guys can see right now, I have my curl flat set to 5 and my flat set to 25. Basically what that allows me to do is if I have a purple zone out there, I can defend the quick flat. If I have an actual flat out there, I can defend like corners and whatnot. So I'm sending actually a 6-man pressure here, and he throws right at my actual flat zone. So we're going to get a 4th and 2. You guys can see he's mostly a passer. And when you're in gun tight, really all you have is the base. So I have no problem spreading out my D-line. Now I will post some gameplays of going up against the tight offset TE as well, because against that, you might sometimes need to pinch your defensive line, which is a little bit different. So we'll get some gameplays versus that formation, but this first one is going to be against gun tight. Now, I'm on offense now, and I'm running the tight offset TE, but I also run some trips and bunch and even stack formations in the Saints playbook. I really do like it a lot. This is by far my favorite offense in the game. I've been running it all year long, and if you guys want all of my offensive and defensive schemes and tips, just a reminder, check out sportsgamers.com, sign up to become a VIP member. I put the link in the description and the comments to do so. You get access to all my content, and you can use code Duke to get 10% off your order. So as you guys can see there, like I said, I will audible around to a lot of different formations, and he's running dollar himself, and currently he is not base aligning. So he's kind of running a similar strategy as me on defense, but it looks like he's sitting back mostly in DB Fire. Now, like I said, because I'm in the tight offset TE and I have trips formations I can audible to, I have some really good runs. Like I have some really good inside zones. I have some really good traps. So, if he's not gonna pinch his line, he's gonna be in problem. He's gonna have problems. Also, I have quad father. He does not. So I feel like his offense is a little bit easier for me to defend because he doesn't have the same run threat that I do. So he's not, like you guys see, he knows he can't run dollar against me the way he's trying to now. Now he's switched to a 4-down line. So anytime I see this, again, he's not base aligning, which is pretty common. I a lot of the times expect either man or match, cover 4. So I audible to the PA shot seams, do a little double corner out. He was a match, like I said, cover 4 quarters on the short side of the field. Depending upon his adjustments, that's a great play call, and it was. Probably should have been a touchdown, and I just got absolutely cheated. So I'm expecting match coverage again. I'm kind of just fired in there in the seam. That wasn't the best read. I thought it was going to be match, but he actually run a nickel trap cover 2 style defense. You never see that. That's a very unique play, and I should have just thrown it into the flat there, but he caught me off guard. He did. What can I say? So like here again, I'm kind of like, this guy has been switching up his defense a good bit. I'm kind of hesitant on what to even expect at this point. So I just go ahead and hit it in the flat to Gronk. and I pick up about 9. So that's another audible I really do like flood against people who play match, because naturally that out route's going to be uncovered. However, if they do adjustments like you saw there, where they actually cover it decently well, most likely the tight end flat is going to be wide open. That is my favorite tight end flat route in the entire game out of that play flood. Some of you guys may know, you've probably experienced this a lot of times this year when you just throw it to the flats. You don't get good animations to get yards after the catch, but that flood flat route is different, guys. I promise you it's good. Especially if you highball it to a tall tight end, you're going to get a lot of good yards after the catch. So I'm kind of moving, like I said. I want to focus on my defense in this video, but offensively, I've done a pretty good job here. I'm 1st and 10. I'm right inside the red zone. I'm getting ball at half. His drive was a struggle, so I feel pretty good. And it looks like I caught him in that nickel trap defense again. He gave up the seam. We just couldn't get our feet in bounds. So that's 2 kind of bad breaks for me so far this game. I really don't want to have to settle for 3 here, because I feel like if I can get a touchdown here, take full control of the game. So here, I'm going with a play right now that I like to call in the red zone for a little shorter corner route. And honestly, guys, I just kind of chucked it at him. But one-on-one this year, you know, that works. So we were able to get in there for the touchdown. All right, so he's coming out here. He's back in tight. First play of the game, or first play of his drive, he's running bench. Now, you guys can see what I just did there is I went ahead and I turned my auto flip off. Because against tight, I don't want auto flip on, because it doesn't matter if he flips his formation or not. I want to run the blitz from the left side of the screen, right? This blitz is better from the left, and because I had auto flip on and kept trying to go from the right, I don't want that. So that's why I turned it off there, and he ends up going with play action. So the thing about play action is the play action will be able to pick up the defensive ends from coming around the edge, but they won't actually pick up the edge pressure. So that's why I like this dollar scheme, is because you can, when you actually have the DNs on the blitz angles and the slots on the contains, you can get the corners coming free, or you can change it up to where when you get the DNs on the rush angles and the slots on the contains, basically whoever is coming off the edge, whether it's a DN or a DB, it's going to get in there. At least one of them, right? Because if they do play action, your slot will come free. If they do a regular pass play, you can just get the DN to come free. As you guys can see here, he just, you know, he's stepping up in the pocket. I'm getting good pressure off the edge, and he just threw it right to me. That was a really, honestly, bad read. I don't know how he didn't see me. I was covering the middle of the field the whole time there, because based upon my adjustments, I knew I had taken away the sidelines pretty well. I was relying upon getting some good pressure that he wouldn't just have all day. And yeah, I mean, he just threw it to me. What can I say? So, right there, I was expecting match. He gave me match. I tried a match beater out of verticals where he streaked the outside bunch receiver. And he did a really good job of taking that away. He made adjustments to where he wasn't going to give that to me, so that's fine. We're going to go back to another play I really like against match. Saints spot shake. So the reason for this is because when you're in this nickel match defense, the linebacker on one side of the screen is supposed to have to worry about the flat. Now, he's just naturally out-leveraged on flat routes, whether it be wheels, outs, quick little routes to the sideline, like I did the last 2 plays. And he's actually using that guy. So I just basically watched his user, and if he doesn't get out on the flat and throwing it right away, you know, unfortunately, we catch a fumble. And I'm pretty sure I'm on conservative, so it's a pretty bad break. But, we're right back on defense, which is cool. So this Max Sting 3, again, I really like this defense because it's a cover 3, right? And tight formations struggle against cover 3s if you know what you're doing, because a lot of people want to run corners, outs, flats, right? Seams. Cover 3 actually defends all that. Now, the only way the corner out can get open against a cover 3 is if they do a streak corner on the short side of the field. The thing is, I'm blitzing 5, and that's a good blitz. So I feel like they're probably not going to have time for all that to develop, number 1. And number 2 is, you guys can see, like, I'm changing my coverage up. I'm playing a cover 2, cover 3 man. So, like, a lot of times I'll catch people that don't even run the street corner concept because they're not expecting me to just be in a cover 3. I actually like being more aggressive in the cover 3 and, you know, using the zone to take away the hard, flat area, which doesn't allow people to throw quick outs or running back routes out the backfield. I want them to have to basically wait longer for the corner or did deeper routes to get open, and I'm just kind of betting on the fact that they won't get that time to allow them to get open. So once again, I go into bunch from tight. I really like doing that, especially if someone in a match. I hit him with flood. Like I said, that out route will always be open against zone or the match he's in, unless he makes an adjustment or manually guards it. But he did not do that right there. So we're gonna go ahead and we're just gonna try to take some of this clock. I do get ball at half, so it would be ideal for me to score with like 30 seconds or less. Now he does have 2 timeouts, so I'm assuming I probably will see a timeout here if I don't score. First, now this is an interesting area. First play I tried to run, I didn't really get that great of yardage, but now I'm gonna go with a slant post combo over the middle. See basically whoever he doesn't use her, and I have probably a touchdown there. And I just got hit as soon as I really seen the ball. So, again, this is kind of a weird defense he's playing. I've never really played against anybody who uses that this year. But what I just did is I subbed Owen Daniels, who is a red zone threat for 0 and a tight end. And I'm going to look to hit him right in the seam off this play action. It's one of my favorite plays to use in the red zone, especially because I have a slant coming underneath it. So if they user it, I can just throw the slant over the middle of the field. But anyways, he has 30 seconds and 2 timeouts. So now I'm going to run a little bit different strategy on defense, which is I'm actually going to baseline press out of cover 4 and just blitz 5. The reason why I'm doing this is because he has 20 so seconds, 1 or 2 timeouts. I just don't want to give up the big play. And I know that, if I play cover 4, do a few different adjustments like you see. I'm backing that corner up. I'm going to go ahead and put a flat zone on that side too, and then inside third to kind of take away any sort of routes in the seam. I can kind of just lurk whatever I feel I need to lurk, and I'm just, again, thinking that a 5-man rush is going to get there before they can get a big play off. But cover 4 in particular will protect pretty good against the big plays. I mean, yes, if they have forever, a street corner combo could work. He has no timeouts left, though. So now, yes, see, I'm getting kind of aggressive here with my adjustments because I don't care if he just hits a route over the middle, or he just, throws that on the sideline like, oh, just tackle him. You know what I'm saying? We can tackle him in bounds, and the half is over. But, I mean, he just broke the tackle and got out of bounds. Like, that's just a bad break. That was great defense. I was just literally saying there, like, I don't want to give up that deep corner right off drive corner. So you saw the adjustments I did. And then also I'm like, okay, like, let's just keep him in bounds. And now I've changed my package here to the safeties. I didn't get my subs in, but the reason why I did that is I want to have the outside third deep zones at the safeties instead of the deep halves to make sure the sidelines don't get open. And thank God Lanier has lurker for 0 AP because he just threw it right at him. Can we get glitchy here? No, I guess not. But that safeties package is something you're going to see me use in the second half to get the outside thirds on the safety position in order to take away the sidelines. Now, I hadn't really felt the need to do it so far in this game just because of what he was doing. Wasn't really threatening me too much. On the sidelines, I was able to take it away, but before half, I just didn't want to even chance it, which is why I did that. But the reason why you saw all of my backups in the game there, or just guys out of position, was because with the safeties package, what you need to do is you need to sub your sub linebackers, all your corners, and all your safeties in the game. Out of the game, and then back in, and then you turn the safeties package on. You have to turn the safeties package on after you do your subs to make sure everybody stays in the correct spot. I just didn't have time to do it right before half. Like I said, wasn't a huge deal to me because like my linebacker Lanier, I know he has lurker, so I'm thinking that he's gonna be decent enough in pass coverage, and he was. But again, thank God he had lurker. Otherwise, I don't know if he would have animated right there. Woo! All right, so we are getting ball. We've already fumbled this game, and we're up 2 scores with ball. So like here, I'm just thinking like, let's just keep doing what I've been doing. Right? Pretty good defense right there. And fearless, inaccurate bullet pass. Like, how is that a thing? Isn't that why I have fearless, so I don't get inaccurate passes? I mean, y'all tell me. I don't know. I don't know if I've ever seen that. Basically, right there, I was just chucking it at that dig route, the in route. And the reason why is he just had a D lineman there. Like, I don't think your D lineman's going to keep up with that. That's just something that I feel like if you do somehow to do it, good job. But I just don't see it happening. But fearless and accurate. Thought that was the whole point of fearless. I mean, y'all tell me. All right, anyways, you guys can see now I'm actually making all the subs I was talking about for the safeties package. I'm subbing my sub linebackers in and out, my DBs in and out, so that I can have the safeties package, and now turn my baseline back off. So because we're back, you know, in the regular game situation, not right before half, I don't want a baseline press. I want to just press, no baseline. And with the safeties package, if I get in a cover 2 situation or anytime I want, I can put those outside DBs. I can, ooh, he just threw a bookie. I can put them outside safeties into outside third deep zone. So once again, you see me in max sting 3. Again, this is a cover 3 5-man blitz that gets an edge pressure combo from either the slot corners or the D-end on like a kind of a loop blitz animation. So because that pressure, as you guys see again, it's coming. It's coming pretty quick. They don't have time for the deeper routes, and that's why I have my curl flat set to 5 yards. Got in the flat, he just threw it anyways. He threw another pick. He definitely does not like this defense. He's struggling. Like, this is not a common defense you'll play against either. Most tight players do not have reps against this defense. I'm mixing in DB fire, spinner, and mostly max sting 3. I will mix in cover 4 and like cover 6 too, but those are the main defenses I'm running against this guy right now based upon his offense, right? So first and goal, I just audible to a stack inside zone. Just trying to show him something he hasn't really seen yet. We're down at the 2. So this area of the field, like a lot of times I will like to run deuce close, or maybe even split offset shotgun. But I'm going to go with a little trips right here. I'm considering going to inside zone, or I might run a post slant combo. Honestly, we're just going to go with the post slant combo. And not going to lie, that was a break. I did not see that DB come from the sideline and undercut that. I think he must have been manned up on somebody else because he just zoomed across the screen. That was kind of crazy right there. I'm not going to lie. So after that, I'm just going, I'm like not messing around. I'm just going split offset. You're going to have to stop the quad father on the goal line. Now, I could take my field goal here, right? I could. And I go up 2 touchdowns. But like, I'm already up 2 scores. And we're at the end of the third. I'm playing really good defense, so I kind of want to risk it here for the biscuit, right? I want to get this game over with now. So now we are going to deuce close, and we have sneak from goal line as an audible. Because if I see him in goal line, I'm just going to stretch. And we're in there. I was about to say, like, are we going to get in? And we got in. That's going to do it, y'all. Hope y'all enjoyed the game. Until next time, it's Duke, and I'm out of here. Looking to become a better Madden player and win more games? Check out sportsgamers.com. I built sportsgamers.com from the ground up to give you the best Madden tips, best Madden ebooks, all at the best price, bar none. We have a VIP membership that gives you access to the entire site, every ebook and every tip we release all year long for only $24.99. Click the link in the description. I've also pinned it in the comments and use coupon code DUKE for 10% off your order.